So as you can see, guys, happy birthday to me. I'm turning 31, which does sound old, but it's also really appropriate at this time to finally have Coding Missions Season 2, Episode 10, to talk about something that's not related to AML anymore, but it's also going to help with AML and a bunch of things. It's Claude skills. That's right, I'm going for my Anthropic Claude Foundation certification at KPMG. And wish me luck, end of the month in August. And also YSA conference with my GF and my church friends, and just a bunch of other good stuff as well. So like and subscribe, guys. You might get a free birthday wish card and also a nice little birthday cake. So tonight's episode really begins with something that's rather cool. And this episode begins with essentially a very nice Python file, IPYNB. So this episode is going to be technically aired on YouTube on August 6th, but because I'm watching the Spider-Man Brand New Day on Friday, and also I really do not want to be airing episodes on my birthday, given so many things to do, I'd rather just air it now. So here we go. So welcome to Coding Mission Season 2 finale. After the whole season of AML, Roomy Takedown, Chick Chick Boom Stray Kids, Valentine's Day with Vanessa, the Patriots, a bunch of other things, and sadly the Jalen Brown trade and a couple other unpleasant topics, such as Cyclospora. Um, but we finally get to the good stuff. So yeah, turning 31 in August. We launched my future children and Jeff Eternal Companion out into the AI world. So bring out those balloons, parties, and cakes, and happy birthday to me. So first thing I'm going to do is a Mandelbrot review. So if you don't know what Mandelbrot is, here you go. Here's a picture of Mandelbrot that is actually quite cool with Python graphics. So the Mandelbrot set is a really cool, trippy picture that shows you basically a recursive fractal. And a recursive fractal is something that basically calls upon itself and it makes some really cool designs. Low key, I even have a friend at church who has a Mandelbrot tattoo for some reason. Go figure. But what's even more than just simply recursively cool pictures in Mandelbrot is also the fact that it's also the fact that we can call it with any function. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run the Mandelbrot code and make a Mandelbrot plot for the Python. Look at that beauty. The It looks like Rick and Morty, honestly. It's just really cool. Mandelbrot access code with everything, and it's really, really nice. So generate Mandelbrot, you have basically X min, X max, Y min, Y max, width, height, and max iterations. You create a 2D grid, do some linear algebra, recursively call on each point in Mandelbrot, and then you know how it goes. If you don't know, ask Claude or ChatGPT how Mandelbrot goes. But that's it for Mandelbrot. And one thing I want to point out in Mandelbrot is that you can do this thing with the Claude AI. So you can do like different type of Mandelbrot colors. This one looks like low-key Skrillex, the color map hot. This is pretty cool. Plasma. Civitas looks like honestly KPMG colors. Viridius, great, great colors. So what I'm going to do right now is run the skill for Mandelbrot after in the episode. So now part two of the episode goes with the birthday card for HTML React. So I run this thing and I'm going to generate a really awesome HTML React right over here. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen and share my second part of my screen instead. This beauty. So this is HTML React that I used a lot of different type of React coding and everything to make me a happy birthday card. You can share this with anybody. I'll actually post the code on my Git and also the React code in my description for the episode. So you can share this with anybody. If you know HTML, you can just copy this, plop it into Visual Studio Code, and wish your GF, your significant other, or your BF, or husband, or anybody really, hell, even a friend who just recovered from Cyclospora even, and wish them happy birthday. And that's just a great way in the 21st century to wish a happy birthday. So that is it for React, essentially. And finally, the creme de la creme, the final part of the episode that I really want to share and really cool is the Turtle Graphics birthday cake. So we're gonna finally run a Turtle Graphics birthday cake. This will take a while to run because it's a really complicated Turtle graphics. So with Turtle Graphics, essentially we have three main things. You have the Turtle library from Python, which, makes graphic cool design. I also consider using Zell, but Turtle is probably more Northeastern appropriate, given now Northeastern got rid of fundies and is now using OOD as like a form of shall we say, design paradigm or something. And also a bunch of random number generator to make the graphics pop. So I have three main functions here. I have a draw layer. So you basically draw the layer cake. And this cake is a four-tier layer cake because for the four KPMG. And then there's a draw candle, 31 candles, my age, obviously, and then draw sprinkles for the birthday cake. So I basically draw all the sprinkles. I have the first layer being chocolate, which is brown colored, second layer being mint, which is green colored. Um, Third color is caramel, which is technically gold. Fourth color is vanilla, which is white. So basically, all these are my favorite colors with the Boston Celtics. And then draw 31 candles, really cool. And this got really cool. I asked my GF and her sister, and also they really know graphics and colors really well, thanks to some church mission work. And they actually low key gave me the exact hex for Celtics green. So thank you for GF and her sister. And also just in general made a great episode for a turtle thing. So while turtle continues to run, I just want to show the Claude skill structure here with the Claude. So for Claude skill AI, you have dot Claude skills, birthday, and also a bunch of skills. So like, subscribe to the episode and see you guys later. Happy birthday to me. Bye bye.